Hi, welcome to the first weekly seed. For this one, I actually chose to be outside. This is the Bosque. The Rio Grande is just behind me. What better place to share the weekly seed than in this glorious outdoor classroom that we call our landscape? The weekly seed, my intent is to have it be a weekly drop specifically related to seeds, gardening, plants, the dynamicism, the mystery, the magic, the just sweet science and reality of seeds and the plants in which surround us because of them. And seed saving specifically, just a myriad things all related to this. But in this one, just giving you the broad stroke, the big picture of what I invite you to join me on a weekly basis where we can talk about the part of the course that I offer. I was sharing within it just the importance of seed saving and seed diversity. You know, we have open pollinated seeds, hybrid seeds, genetically modified seeds, heirloom seeds. We have vaults and storage facilities all over the world, one specifically in Norway that houses up to almost 1 million different seed varieties. But sadly, all this biodiversity, at least in our food system, has shrunk. That the vast varieties of grains and rices that used to be even accessible to us are just a small fraction, you know. I think for gardeners such as myself, being able to save your own seed or to receive the gift of seeds from another gardener or farmer, and even that's an heirloom variety, it's just such a gift to be able to continue to propagate that, to continue to cultivate and harvest the food from that, and then save the seed and pass that forward. I'm also going to show you in this one, like, I've started making seed envelopes because I have all this seed at the end of the season, and I was like, I want to be able to share this, store this, and I've got this cool I started making seed envelopes, little origami seed envelopes that I'm actually gonna take for a landscape gardening project that I'm working on, and set up this one client with, 5 or 7 different vegetable seeds that they can get their garden going. It's just really cool to be able to have that access and not have to buy it. You can propagate a garden, and then you can know, should you save the seeds, that you can always have. You never have to buy seeds again. You can always collect and harvest your own seeds. So I'll show you the envelopes, how to store them, how to share them, how to circulate them in your community, to your friends, to your family. I was thinking about it even this morning before I did this video, like, what came first, plants or seeds? Like, how did we get all these trees here before there was a seed to grow them? The chicken before the egg scenario. And it's just unbelievable to think just the evolution over time on this planet, where initially we had spores and algae, single-celled propagation, if you will, where with ferns, etc., like ferns will have spores, and then plant life almost coming from the sea, from water, and translating that onto land. But it was just really cool. We had spores and ferns and single cellular organisms on this planet like 450 million years ago or so. Then maybe 100 million years later, this evolution of multicellular seeds coming about. And then, so we've had hundreds of millions of years of evolution of this plant, of this seeds developing and forming. And depending on all the right conditions, the warmth, the temperature of the soil, the temperature of the air, the moisture, the other microorganisms in and around the area spark life. You know, all the conditions have to be right. There's so many variables. That's why seeds and even animals like tadpoles or I'm thinking, what are those called? Horseshoe crabs. Some things can lay dormant for years, and then a storm comes, and then there's water, and it changes the variables and the conditions of the environment, and life grows. I just think that's the coolest thing. So over a millennium, this intelligence where it's like this protection around life as it's evolved from water to dry land. This very seed has all the intelligence, all the energy to grow these massive cottonwood trees, to grow massive sequoia trees, to grow a sunflower from a little seed in one season, like in 2 months, 3 months, this massive flower to then reproduce the following year. It just blows my mind. It's just the coolest thing. So we're going to talk about these things, how to save them, what it means, how important it is to continue the diversity so we have natural, beautiful spaces to live in, to play in, to feel good in, to feel more ourselves in, to feel alive, to feel inspired. I know I am. I love being outside. I love being a part of the conversation that happens. But seeds themselves, I'm constantly, wherever I am, you know, looking at flowers, looking at seed pods, discovering how things choose to reproduce themselves, you know? We're not that much different, all things considered, as humans. You know, we can take our cues and learn from nature, but the seed is what we will investigate. The seed is what we will discuss. The seed and all its mystery and all its practicality and all its functionality for our nourishment, for our landscape, is what we will continue to discuss. So, drop me a line, drop me a comment, tell me what you would like to hear. If you have queries, if you have thoughts about something, let's have a conversation about seeds, plants, what they do for us, how we can save them, the best time in which to save them, storage, varieties, your favorite variety. I mean, the whole gamut. I want to explore the whole gamut of this. And then I'll also show you how to make seed packets. So these are going to be pretty large, but you're going to need, and you can use a little notebook if you're outside, or if you're out camping in the woods, or if you're out hiking and you have a little field guide notebook or something like that with you. It's going to be the same exact principle no matter what scale and size your square is. So let's go. All right, here I'm using this orange piece of paper so you can get kind of just a contrast here from this cottonwood stump. But you're going to take your square, you're going to fold it in half on a diagonal. Okay. Then you're going to fold the sides up like this. It's almost like not halfway, but a little closer to the point. I actually do both sides at a time so I can make the pocket just so. You see what I'm doing here? There we go. Bringing up each corner. So you're making a little sachet, little pocket. So then, this is open, obviously. You're going to take this corner and you see how we have two folds here. You're going to slip it in the outermost fold, like that. Doot, doot, doot. I'm kind of just moving it down there so it is taut. Folding, doing a nice fold, right? So look at this sweet little envelope that I have. So boom, can put my seeds in there. Then to close it up, this one goes in the same front pocket, fold, and that is nice and secure. And then you can say beans, lettuce, kale, etc. So with this one, I mean, you can always use tape across the top, especially maybe if you're mailing it or if the seeds are really small. For example, if you have turnip seed or even turnip seeds are really small, for example. But if like you have spinach or green beans or chard seed, you know, those are good sizable seed. They're not gonna slip out of this. So then to open it up, you just pull this out, boom, your little seed packet. This is great because, you know, if you all have paper lying around your house, I happen to have too much origami paper around my house, and I thought, oh, what a perfect idea this is to use this, because I need seed envelopes to not only store my seed, but to share and gift my seed. So there you go.